Hi, Taurus. Alrighty, so end of February to the beginning of March. What's going on with Taurus? Sun, moon, rising. End of the month. Alrighty. I shuffle weird, guys. I'm sorry. I can't, like. Sometimes they stick together. Alright, what's going on with Taurus? Oh, that was like a. Alright. So I think some of you may have been around people, gossipy groups. I don't know why this card just gives me gossipy vibes. Like sometimes when I get it, it gives me people like inquiring with people that they know and trust, but at the same time I get gossipy, especially in the reverse. But it seems like they're no longer a factor. So you may have had some people who talked about you. Okay. Addictions, people who, I know everyone always says addictions when they get the devil, but like I think of like a sign like Taurus, um, very pleasure loving sign. It's kind of like we like to have a good time. We like to feel good, we like to eat, you know? And I know food is also associated. I'm a Taurus too, so I can vouch for a good number, and all my Taurus friends or people that I know are Tauruses like good things too. Maybe not may not only be eating. Some of you may have had a delay in a start, felt like you've gone backwards. Maybe you are going backwards. Um, let's see. I think a time of not knowing what you want to do is past. Okay. I see it being like end of February is when it really is going to start kicking in, like these major changes that you're making. Okay. Feeling, yeah. So maybe in terms of like career, finances, and stuff, definitely. But I think in terms of relationship, because it seems like you don't want to let certain people go. Okay. Not yet, even though you know they're not good for you. Okay. Even though you know they're delaying you from starting something new. Is that lingering into March, or are we done with that in February? Lovers. Okay. So I get a sense of harmony maybe coming in. Probably two different melodies playing. Okay. I'm going to get musical on you guys. Two different melodies playing, both beautiful, but you're looking for harmony now. Because then you can listen to them both. Okay. When there's two melodies in a song, sometimes it's cool, but like sometimes those melodies like might clash. So Taurus is seeking harmony, and I think you guys are leaving a place of not knowing where the disharmony was coming from. So some of you may have been a job, perhaps, that was causing, no harmony, a certain workload, a certain position, somewhere you were living, where it was just two different things. It's like, oh my God, I like this place because it's secure and it's safe and nothing bad happens here, but there's nothing really to do. I like this job because it's close to my house. and I'm never late, but my boss is annoying. Can I live with an annoying boss? Yeah. Is it toxic for me? Yes. Can I live in a place where I don't have anything to do, but I know that I'm safe and, it's whatever. It's cheap, but it's affordable, but I'm bored and I have nothing to do? Yes. The answer is yes. I'm going to tell you why. Because you have the power here, okay? When I first moved to the last city that I was in, I was like, this is the most boring place ever. But it was like so convenient because I was able to make money. It was easy to get jobs. The cost of living was good. And then you eventually attract people who are like you and you create your own fun. There was fun stuff happening that I don't even know where it came from. I'm like, are we still in, you know what I'm saying? Where I think we are? Maybe you're with a partner who isn't your type physically, but they make you laugh. All I'm gonna say is look at them hard enough. Trust me, they'll become attractive to you soon. I'm just playing. I'm kidding on that. But it just seems like there's two different melodies, but you're looking for a harmony. Like you want it all to just go in place. Even with the differences, you just want a harmonious, non-detrimental, no reliability, just peace of mind that everything is all right. I think the good start you did was cutting off the particular people, cutting off gossip, cutting off anything that was coming off as a bad relationship. You're done thinking or second guessing if it was right or wrong. So good for getting out of that place. That's the first place you got to get out of, because all that is like a stall in the action that needs to be taken. Okay. Stalling, thinking, is this the right idea? Is this good? Does this work? I mean, I like it, but I don't know, but I don't know, but then I do know, but then I don't know, but then I do know. Okay. Hierophant. You. You being yourself. As long, if you're not condensing yourself for anyone, I don't see why there shouldn't be harmony. I really don't. Four of Cups, upright. This came out, and I'm shuffling this. This came out for Capricorn or Virgo. Capricorn, maybe. If it was Capricorn, then you might be dealing with the Capricorn because the devil came out. And if I tell you guys what card just dropped right now, you're going to think that I'm freaking crazy. If I tell you what card just dropped right now. So yes, definitely someone, Taurus, dealing with the Capricorn. Capricorn dealing with the Taurus. You guys are your own worst enemies. Holy mackerel, that's crazy. Holy smokes. It doesn't surprise me anymore because this has been happening ever since I got more than one deck. Whenever I'm not sure about something, I shuffle. And I never arrange my cards, so it's not like anything else would have. I don't know why that one was upright. I don't like that. Okay. And it might be a partner that you probably just lust over and you don't genuinely care for as far as emotions go. And you're thinking, should I just stay with them anyway? Male Tauruses. Not saying females can't do this either, okay? Not saying female Tauruses cannot do this either, but I get a male Taurus energy that's lusting after somebody for only lust purposes. Maybe get to know them more. Talk to them, maybe on a different level. When it's like some of these cards when they come out, like cutting off, people stopping something, it also sometimes to me is like a cycle, a mindset, cutting off, you know. Maybe there's someone in your life that you've been like talking about. You're like some clique where you gossip and you're like, I'm not gossiping with you guys anymore. And you get the Fool and Upright. It's literally, it's like everything that came up in the other one, but in the upright position. This I feel like has happened from like most of the readings I've done today. Taurus, new approach maybe, you know, in your love life. If you've been doing strictly like sex with someone or strictly just texting and no actual hanging out and enjoying each other's presence, the harmony, separate melodies, far away, bring it together. Bring it together. And if you're on different melodies because you're not being yourself, stop. You can't please everybody. There's a song and it's like, if you're not right for me, I'm wrong for you. Meaning, and I take that as if I am myself when I come to you and I'm still not the right person for you, then you are not the right person for me. We always hear the if I'm not right for you, and we leave it there. And then that's when we get depressed, and that's when we're in our head, and that's when we're like, I'm not worthy, and that's when we start trying to change ourselves. But you're not right for me. Sorry. Okay. Five of Pentacles. And he's crying. This card is so sad to me. I don't know why. It's almost like I feel like his arms are broken. Okay. I'm trying to really think like how I can get the energy going. Because like now I'm getting a whole nother story. Maybe if this is like related to work, if a job, maybe you're in a job that's of high demand for specific stuff, like if you're working like a call place stats, you know, if you're working like retail and you have to make like certain credit card sales, or if you have to be a certain quota, or like if you're working for like, you know, all these jobs that have these specific things you need to do before anything. For Virgo, I was getting a lot about graduation. So maybe your grades are just not, you have no hope for any turnover. um if you're having troubles in class or with work, please ask for help. Okay. Don't, especially if you're in school, okay, you're paying. Ask questions. Go to office hours. Go to, um, okay. Look at how she looks when she's knocking on this door. It's Alice, by the way, Alice in Wonderland. With all her little oysters with her as a Pentacles sweet suit. I know what I deserve. This is not someone knocking on the door because they are nervous, because they don't know what the hell's going to happen when the other person opens the door. This is someone knocking on the door because they're like, open up. You ever seen that? You know, you seen that meme? It's like, open up. Like, you know who you are. For relationships, if you're not right for me, I'm wrong for you. For career, if it's not serving you, there's better things. And I feel like this is probably the fear. You don't want to be broke. You don't want to just quit your job. So don't just like walk out on them, even though I know that's kind of where some of you are feeling like. Okay. but start to look elsewhere for employment. Because I feel like as long as you're true to yourself, you can get fulfillment. Some of you, like I said, maybe dealing with the Capricorn. And then when I say you guys aren't good for each other, it probably doesn't mean that you guys are incompatible, but whatever you guys are spewing out right now is not compatible. If you guys are both being yourselves, because the Hierophant and the Devil came out, if you guys are both being yourselves, and there's clash, it's clearly a, you're not right for me, I'm wrong for you. If it's I'm just being what I know you like, you're not right for me, I'm wrong for you situation. Don't change yourself for anybody, okay? Really don't. Save yourself so much trouble along the road. It's like I don't want to lose them. And I know it's like I just don't want to lose that person. Like it just feels so good. It's like when you're eating food and you know, like you probably had a couple too many. You're drinking and you know you've had a couple too many, but it just feels so good to be drunk in that moment. So why let it go? So I feel like it's something definitely pleasurable. Somebody's gaining something from their fakeness. Maybe you're just gaining somebody laying next to you every night. Someone talking to you, someone texting you back. It's not worth it in the end, dude. Because that shit will end quick. The tower will come on that ass. The tower will come and you up from that situation. And it's like, I could grab your hand and be like, come on, let's go. Let's walk across the street. Or I could grab you by your hair and pull you out of there. And then I'll have to be like, I'll have to tell you, thank me later. So look for the signs when it's still nice and it's easy to get out of there. Because trust me, when you're like deep in there, same thing with the job. If you want to start looking now for a new thing if what you're doing now isn't serving you. Because it seems like you're not ready to just jump. You're obviously scared of doing that. So you're stuck. You're not stuck, but you're clearly becoming complacent in whatever situation or place you're in. Fine. Now start putting in stuff. You'll be surprised what you find, and it'll probably be very easy for you to transition because you probably could do it another 2 weeks. Seems like you were going to do it for a couple more months when you know you're clearly unhappy and it's only going to start building up. The work thing really started coming towards the end. I was like, somebody's not happy with what they're doing. And yeah, adversity. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. Okay. Abundance. I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. I always want to say physical ability, physical reality. Okay. And then we're going to pick one more. I love these lessons cards. They're so colorful and like, just like I pick one every day. Failure, and I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Okay. Like I was telling Virgo, we're all students in love life. Okay. People who've never failed. I mean, I don't know if they know what success is. I don't know really what that is. As someone who has failed a lot, success, right? Feels so good. So don't look at your setbacks as like, oh, woe is me, or sad life, or my life just sucks. Everybody's working against me. I'm never going to be happy. Look at it as, okay, what can I learn from this situation? Even though I know it's so easy to say than do, because when stuff happens to me, I'm like, what the actual F? Like, I get pissed. I'm like, why? You know what I'm saying? But when you look back on it, think about anything you've been through before. Look back on it now that you're not going through anymore. Bet you won't do it again. I accept that challenges are the best way to learn. I think that kind of goes with this. Tested. I feel like Taurus is being tested for their abundance. Play your cards right. Be yourself. Hierophant came out. You know what I'm saying? Follow your traditions. Follow who you are. Do what you do. You know what I'm saying? If you're somebody who you're like, listen, I like to you know, eat fruit before dinner. And now you're living with someone, or your partner doesn't even like fruit. You're like, I know fruit's gross, right? Let's just dig in. You're gonna eventually miss your fruit. It's such a like very very like probably stupid example, but that's like as easy as I can kind of put it in terms of like probably all other things you're probably not doing anymore that you love to do because you want to keep somebody. People always try to say like love and stuff is a compromisation, like you got to compromise for the other person, but my thing is like where does that put me? You know what I'm saying? I gotta drop everything I love and that makes me to keep you. All right, Taurus. I don't know. I just kind of like lingered on that last thing I said for a while, but um end of February to the beginning of March, it looks good. Like I said, be strong. Those of you who've already noticed like what the problems are and start snipping away, good start into getting into the new month. We're gonna check in March and see what's going on. Stay blessed. Have a good rest of February.